Success is not an accident. It's not luck. It's not something that only a few lucky people are born with. Success is a decision you make every single day when you wake up. A successful life doesn't mean having millions in your bank account or living in a big house. True success is becoming the best version of yourself. It's about growth. It's about discipline. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. There will be days when you feel tired, days when nothing seems to work, days when people doubt you, ignore you, or even laugh at your dreams. But those are the moments that define you. That's where success begins, when you refuse to quit. Remember this: every successful person you admire once stood exactly where you are right now. Confused, afraid, uncertain. The only difference is they didn't stop, they failed. They struggled, they faced rejection, but instead of giving up, they kept moving forward. If you want a successful life, you must take responsibility. Stop blaming your past, your situation, or other people. Your future is in your hands. What you do today will shape your tomorrow. Discipline is your best friend. Motivation will come and go, but discipline will keep you going when motivation disappears. Wake up early, work on your goals, stay consistent. Even small progress every day leads to big results over time. Don't be afraid of failure. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. Every mistake teaches you something. Every setback prepares you for a comeback. And most importantly, believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Even when the results are not visible yet, trust your journey, trust your effort. Because one day, all the hard work, all the sacrifices, all the sleepless nights, they will pay off. And when that day comes, you won't just be successful, you'll be proud. Proud that you didn't give up, proud that you kept going when it was hard. So start today, take that first step, no matter how small. Your successful life is waiting for you. Success is not something that happens overnight. It's not a lucky break or a sudden moment that changes everything. Success is built through the small decisions you make every single day. From the moment you wake up, you are shaping your future. The choice to get up early, to stay disciplined, to focus on your goals. These are the building blocks of a successful life. Most people wait for motivation, but successful people rely on decisions. They decide to take action even when they don't feel like it. They understand that feelings are temporary, but decisions create long-term results. Every time you choose growth over comfort, you are moving one step closer to success. Daily decisions also reflect your priorities. If you truly want to succeed, your actions must align with your goals. You can't say you want success and then spend your time avoiding effort. What you do consistently matters more than what you say occasionally. Another important part of this idea is responsibility. When you accept that your life is the result of your choices, you gain control. Instead of blaming circumstances, you start asking, what can I do today to improve? That mindset shift is powerful. Even small actions, when repeated daily, create massive change. Reading for 10 minutes, working on your goal for an hour. Improving one habit. These may seem small, but over time they transform your life. Success is not built in one big moment. It is built in the quiet, consistent decisions you make every day. If you want a different life, start by making different choices today. Many people think success is about money, fame, or status. But those are only external results. True success is about who you become in the process of achieving your goals. It is about self-growth, improving your mindset, your habits, and your character. When you focus on self-growth, your life begins to change from the inside out. Instead of comparing yourself to others, you focus on becoming better than you were yesterday. This creates a healthier and more sustainable path to success. Self-growth starts with self-awareness. You need to understand your strengths and weaknesses. You need to recognize your habits, your fears, and the beliefs that hold you back. Once you are aware, you can start improving. Growth is not comfortable. It requires stepping outside your comfort zone, trying new things, and facing failure. But that discomfort is necessary. Without it, there is no progress. Learning is also a key part of self-growth. Successful people are always learning through books, experiences, and challenges. They see every situation as an opportunity to improve. Discipline plays a major role as well. Growth doesn't happen once, it happens consistently. You need to show up every day, even when it's hard. Whether it's working on your goals, improving your mindset, or building better habits, consistency is everything. As you grow, your confidence increases. You become stronger mentally and emotionally. Opportunities begin to appear because you are prepared for them. True success is not just about reaching a destination. It is about the person you become along the way. When you grow, everything else follows. Life is not always easy. There will be moments when everything feels like it's falling apart. You will face failure, rejection, and disappointment. But these hard times are not here to break you. They are here to build you. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger. When things are easy, you don't change much. But when life gets difficult, you are forced to adapt, to think differently, and to push beyond your limits. Hard times test your mindset. They reveal how strong you really are. Do you give up when things get tough, or do you keep going? That decision defines your future. Failure is one of the most powerful teachers. It shows you what doesn't work and pushes you to improve. Many successful people failed multiple times before they succeeded. What made the difference is that they didn't quit. Struggles also build resilience. The more challenges you overcome, the more confident you become in your ability to handle future problems. You start to trust yourself. It's important to understand that pain is temporary. The lessons you gain from it, however, last forever. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Hard times also shape your character. They teach patience, discipline, and perseverance. These qualities are essential for long-term success. So when you face difficulties, don't run from them. Face them, embrace them. Use them as fuel to become stronger. Because strong people are not born, they are built through challenges. Motivation is powerful, but it is not reliable. Some days you feel inspired and ready to take on the world. Other days you feel tired and unmotivated. If you depend only on motivation, your progress will be inconsistent. This is where consistency comes in. Consistency means showing up every day, regardless of how you feel. It means doing the work even when you don't feel like it. This is what separates successful people from others. Discipline is the foundation of consistency. It helps you stay focused on your goals even when motivation fades. Instead of asking, "Do I feel like doing this?" you ask, "What needs to be done?" Small, consistent actions lead to big results. You don't need to do everything perfectly. You just need to keep moving forward. Over time, these small efforts add up and create massive progress. Consistency also builds habits. When you repeat an action daily, it becomes automatic. This makes it easier to stay on track because you don't have to rely on willpower all the time. Another benefit of consistency is momentum. Once you start taking action regularly, it becomes easier to continue. You build confidence in yourself because you prove that you can follow through. There will be days when you feel like quitting. That's normal. But those are the days that matter the most. Showing up on your worst days builds strength and discipline. Success is not about doing something once. It's about doing it over and over again. Stay consistent and results will come. Failure is often seen as something negative, something to avoid. But in reality, failure is a necessary part of success. Without failure, there is no learning, no growth, and no improvement. Every time you fail, you gain valuable experience. You learn what doesn't work and what needs to change. This knowledge brings you closer to success. The problem is not failure, the problem is how people react to it. Many people give up after failing once or twice. They see failure as a sign that they are not good enough. But successful people see it differently. They see failure as feedback. Failure builds resilience. It teaches you how to handle setbacks and keep moving forward. The more you fail and learn, the stronger you become. It's important to remove the fear of failure. When you are not afraid to fail, you are more willing to take risks and try new things. This opens the door to opportunities. Some of the most successful people in the world failed many times before achieving success. What made them different is that they didn't quit. They kept learning, improving, and trying again. Failure also helps you develop a growth mindset. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, you start seeing them as opportunities to improve. Remember, failure is not the end, it is part of the journey. Each failure brings you one step closer to success, so don't fear failure, embrace it. Learn from it, use it as a stepping stone to reach your goals. Belief in yourself is one of the most important factors in achieving success. If you don't believe in your ability to succeed, it becomes much harder to take action and stay committed to your goals.